I've been following Turok speedrun community from Ninja. No, Behemoth 87. He came back and he pretty much took all the records, and they're like super optimized now. It's whatever. I accomplished my goals. I don't like. What am I gonna do? Get the records again? I don't like to think of it as competition. You're like, yeah, you're fighting for or competing for world records and all that, but to me it's more like self-improvement. I like competing against myself, really. That's how I've tried to think about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this now. There seems to be quite a few people like unfollowing me, leaving the stream because they don't see me streaming Turok 2 every single day. Like, they don't understand my mindset is like, I've accomplished my goals with the game. I'm not gonna get 5 out of 5 records. That's what I wanted to do. I did that. I accomplished it. Why would I want to go back and do it all over again? I just feel like it's time to move on. There's plenty of other games. I don't need to sit on the record over and over again. It's just because then I'm competing against another person instead of competing against myself, if that makes sense. When I started doing this, what, 3-4 years ago? Yeah, it just to me it just breeds toxicity, and I'm not all about that. I want to try to build a community that's all about good vibes and being a comfy environment. And if I'm just grinding away week after week on the same game, I'm just gonna lose my mind. It's not gonna be fun. I'm gonna get angry. I'm not gonna engage with chat because I'm gonna be super focused on the game. Like, it's all about fun. When it stops being fun, it's just, why do it anymore? Like, I'll still run the game. I'll still run Turok 2. Either just like show it off, or just because I want to have some fun with it or whatever, just mess around. I don't see myself setting out to accomplish the same thing I've already done before. And sadly, some people just can't respect that. Like, that's the one thing I've come to learn about speedrunning. Like, when you start to build an audience, some people, not everybody, they're not there for you. They're there for that game. I guarantee you the people that are like, who don't watch me anymore are now watching Behemoth, and they're gonna do the same to him. When he stops grinding that game, goes on to something else, they'll just pack up and leave. It's not just Turok 2. Like, look at there's one really popular speedrun, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. The reason why it's so popular is because it's just very heavy RNG. It's extremely hard to get record in that game, and that always builds up like a huge following. I know some people, I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but like, they got partner on Twitch from streaming that game and getting like 3rd place or something. And so they stopped playing the game, go to something else, and then they couldn't even average 10 viewers. It just goes to show you, speedrunning is all about the game. Like, it's good for building an audience initially, but it's not good at retaining an audience. Those are some things I sadly I've had to learn the hard way over the years. But I'm sure there's a lot of speedrunners who could relate to that. And see, thank you for saying that. Like, that's the kind of people I want around my streams. I'm more interested in building community and having people around who just they want to have fun. They just want to have a talk with the streamer, or talk among themselves. Just be there, hanging out. Like, it's a social atmosphere. But not everybody's the same. There's certainly speedrunners out there. They'll stick to one game for months and months. I'm just not one of those people.